This is NYCC here with another video where I'm going to be discussing toys that have been shown at New York Comic Con 2015. So I am going to be making many videos, all with different toys as the subject, basically. This time I'm going to be talking about the Play Arts Kai Batman vs. Superman items, and I will be showing you guys the Batman vs. Superman items that have been shown from Mattel, the two new figures that they did show. I'll show them quickly at the end, but mainly I'm going to be talking about the Play Arts figures here. So overall I'm not going to be talking about all the Play Arts figures that been shown, really just talking about Dawn of Justice ones, because those are the only ones where they showed new figures. So overall, all looking quite nice here. Not quite sure which of these I'm going to get, or if any if I'm going to get. I might get most of them, I might get none. I have no idea. I do want to see the prices as well as see how much I like the movie by the time it comes out. But yeah, so let's go over Batman. They have shown him at other conventions, although he's looking really fantastic. You can see the detail in that suit is quite incredible. All the lines and wrinkles look fantastic. I have to say they did a wonderful job sculpting that, and the cape looks quite nice as well. There's a kind of a better lit picture of him. Then we have Superman. Superman is looking pretty cool. He looks a little bit more stylized than the others in some areas, especially in the chest and the arms being super bulky, especially the shoulders there. However, it looks really cool. I like the cape a lot, how it's really flowing out, and I love that second head sculpt that's on his base there. As you can see, he's got the red eyes like he's just shot out some laser beams. Overall, looking fantastic. This is one that I'm definitely considering. Quite nice there. There's a closer image of that regular Batman. Then we move on to a new figure that they haven't shown before, which is Wonder Woman. Overall looking really fantastic, especially that shield there. That shield looks like it has some terrific detail in it, and just overall she's looking like a great figure. Definitely one that I'm considering as well. Hope that she does come with a second head sculpt that will have more expression to it, and not just this kind of stern type of face or just plain face. I hope that they do have an expression one. However, she looks great, and I'm loving that shield, and the sword looks cool too. You can definitely get her in some cool poses, I'm assuming. Very nice. Closer image just before I go on to the next one. The next one we have is probably the most exciting one, and this is the armored Batman from Dawn of Justice. Overall, looking really cool here. I think that they've done a really nice job. The only thing I will say is that the ball joints on the elbows kind of give him a slightly skinnier look on the arms, it looks like, because he's got really bulky forearms here, and then because of the ball joint, it really goes in tight to a very thin, area in the elbow, and then it bulks up a little bit at the biceps, but the biceps aren't very bulky either. So overall, his arms have an interesting look to him that I don't think is fantastic, but for the other parts of the suit, I think looks great. The legs are very bulky, torso is bulky enough. I'm loving that head sculpt, and the cape is very nice as well. It does seem like he has some sort of gun here. I'm not quite sure what that is, if it's supposed to be whatever that gun is that Batman uses that shoots like a line. I can't remember what it's called, but or if it's an actual, like, yeah, it must be that gun, but it looks very strange. Like, it looks more like a regular gun than his what do you call it, line gun, I'm going to say, I don't know. Overall, looking fantastic, though. Very happy for that. Both Wonder Woman and the armored Batman are scheduled to come out summer of 2016, so a little bit after the actual movie comes out. Overall, really liking all these. Unfortunately, I was really hoping that Play Arts would show something from Suicide Squad at this convention. Unfortunately, they didn't. Hopefully, I mean by New York Toy Fair in February, I'm sure we'll get to see them, but I am hoping that at one of these conventions sometime soon we are going to see the Suicide Squad figures from Play Arts, at least just like one of them or something. And then lastly, going to talk about from Mattel, from their 6-inch toy line, we do have Knightmare Batman. They did show the regular Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and armored Batman being the Build-A-Figure at the Comic-Con. Yeah, Comic-Con in San Diego. So now we are getting a couple updates. We do have Knightmare Batman, looking really cool. We did see this type of Batman in the trailer, I believe, and overall looking awesome. I'm quite excited for that one. I think the head sculpt looks good, and overall looks like a pretty decent figure. And then next up we have Lex Luthor, which it looks very odd. I mean, it's interesting that he has the shirt untucked. They're obviously trying to give this figure some personality that fits in with the movie, but that head sculpt looks so bad. I don't even see Jesse Eisenberg in it, and I do give 6-inch figures some leeway because I know that they're not going to be great, but I really don't see the resemblance in this at all. It looks like a random person. I mean, if this was not in the Batman section here, here, if this was just some random picture somewhere, I would not be able to identify that as Lex Luthor. Like, honestly, I wouldn't think that that's Lex Luthor. So, overall, I'm not too excited for this one. I'm obviously going to get it, though, because it is Lex Luthor. But I'm not liking that figure. I don't think it looks good. I like the fact that they did untuck the shirt. They're trying to give the figure some personality, but it looks strange. Plus, he's got these massive hands. And I doubt he's going to come up with anything that he's supposed to hold. So, I really hate when Mattel does this. They give us holding hands for a figure that's not supposed to hold anything. It just makes him look goofy. And then here's another shot at that Knightmare Batman. So yeah, overall the Mattel figures are, I'm not like super excited for them. I do plan to get the series because I want to build the Armor Batman, build a figure, but you know, some of their figures are better than others, basically. Overall, though, these Play Arts figures are looking great here. So yeah, so there you go. That's my thoughts, and just a review of the Play Arts as well as Mattel Superman, Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice figures that have been shown at New York Comic Con 2015. All right, thanks so much for watching, and let me know what you guys think of these items.